I hid my new pottery hobby from my husband because he ruins everything I love by trying to turn it into a business. My husband Mike and I have been married for 4 years. I work for an ambulance service, and he's a mechanic who restores classic cars on the side. The difference is he actually makes good money from his hobby, and he thinks I should do the same with mine. I've always been crafty. Over the years, I've tried painting, knitting, costume making, you name it. Every single time I start something new, Mike immediately goes into business mode. He'll be like, "You should sell these," or "Have you looked into making this your career?" I've told him a million times that I don't want to monetize my hobbies. They're my escape from work, not another job, but he never listens. Like when I went through my knitting phase last year, I made all these beautiful blankets and donated them to a women's shelter. Mike was so annoyed. He kept saying, "You could have made hundreds of dollars selling those online," but that wasn't the point. I wanted to help people, not make money. Same thing happened with my painting phase. I'd spend weekends making these little watercolor pieces just for fun, and Mike would constantly bug me about setting up an Etsy shop or doing commissioned work. It sucked all the joy out of it. So when I started taking pottery classes 3 months ago, I decided not to tell him. The studio is across town, and I go on my days off while he's at work. It's messy and relaxing, and I was finally enjoying a hobby without any pressure. The studio also does wine and paint nights, so when I mentioned going there, Mike just assumed I was doing something I'd already tried before. He didn't ask questions, and I didn't volunteer information. Everything was perfect until last week. My sister came over and asked how my pottery classes were going right in front of Mike. His face immediately changed. "Pottery classes? When did you start doing pottery?" he asked. I explained that I'd been taking them for a few months and that I didn't tell him because I wanted to enjoy it without him trying to turn it into a business. He promised he wouldn't do that this time. "I swear I won't mention selling anything. Just show me what you've made," he said. So I brought out this cat-shaped vase I was working on for my coworker Lisa. It wasn't perfect, but I was proud of how it turned out. Mike looked at it for exactly 5 seconds before saying, "See? You could totally do this for a living. People would buy stuff like this." I lost it. This is exactly why I didn't tell you. I don't want to sell my pottery. I don't want to make it my career. I have a job I love. This is supposed to be fun, and you're ruining it like you ruin everything else. He got all defensive and said he was just trying to help, that he wants me to love my work as much as he loves his. But I explained for the 100th time that not everyone needs their passion to be their paycheck. Now he's been walking around all sad and quiet like I'm the bad guy. My sister thinks I was wrong to hide it from him, but honestly, his reaction proved exactly why I kept it secret. We're going to try counseling, but I'm tired of having to defend wanting hobbies that are just hobbies.